one of the number one questions I get, in the marketing department, in your REI marketing department is, okay, Marina, who should I hire and how much should I pay them? Okay. So in module 5 in my $1 Million Marketing class, we go over something called marketing MVPs. It's a very intensive module and training on all things hiring your marketing team. Okay. So in my $1 Million Marketing Ascension Pyramid, you go from mindset to your systems and tools, what campaigns you're getting out the door, how are you measuring them with your metrics, and then finally, the reason the MVPs are on the top, your most valuable players, is because that's the gold standard of any business. When you can finally hire someone to replace yourself, okay? That's how you can truly scale. Basically, when you multiply yourself, right? So we have a whole training on that. But what I'm going to zone in on today is just, who you should be hiring and, kind of like the ranges of payment, because a lot of people get a paralysis of analysis with this specific topic. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go over, let me pull this up, just the 3 types of people you should consider hiring, okay, and what tier they fall in the price range. So when you're trying to decide who you want to hire, I put it in 3 separate categories, okay? In-house employees, freelancers and virtual assistants, and coaches and consultants. I don't want to overcomplicate, hiring, because those 3 kind of options are the 3 kind of hires you're going to be hiring in your business in general, okay? So the first one is kind of your freelancers and VAs. These are people who work independently from you. They work part-time and they have other clients, okay? They're contractors, they're independent contractors, and they're great when you're working on a specific project because they can come in and work, or just, it's very results based, you're not paying anyone on their time. Some you might pay on your time, but once the project is complete, you don't need to continue to pay them unless you have them on retainer as a freelancer. But most of the time they do a project for you, like a video editor. You can hire them again, but it's per project. They're not like married to you, right? Again, what we just, they also tend to be highly specialized and bring in a lot of education and experience to the table, which means they are great if you want someone to focus on a specific outcome. Copywriting, graphic artists, video editing. Those are just some marketing examples of very highly specialized freelancers that you can hire to do your business. Even virtual assistant, office assistants, right? They are trained to be office, highly specialized training on how to be good office assistants, okay? So it's something that they're specialized in for a specific outcome. You might look at a monthly retainer like we talked about. They're usually part-time employees. Again, a contractor is a good idea if it's a time-bound project that you want to complete. Let's just say it's a credibility package that you're putting together and you need like a copywriter and graphic artist, right? So that's a specific example of a time-bound project that needs to get done with people in highly specialized areas, unless you want to do it yourself, which is fine. Thank you, Canva, right? The best invention since Uber. But if you don't want to do it and you want to hire a freelancer, that's the best example. Also, most of the time, it's cheaper to hire a contractor than taking on a full-time employee. So with something like a time-bound project with highly specialized people, freelancers and VAs are definitely the way to go. Or if you just don't have money to hire someone full-time, an independent contractor, VA, somebody who wants full-time work but has other clients, and you're one of their clients, is a good fit for you as well. So that's tier 1, freelancers and VAs, which is virtual assistants. Then we move on to the next phase, which is your in-house employees. Your in-house employees can be someone like a marketing assistant, a marketing director, marketing manager, chief marketing officer. Those are kind of like your in-house employees who are 100% focused on you, your brand, and your company. They're best for your core competencies. So basically, if you want somebody to literally manage your marketing department, they're a great person. They can be full or part-time on your payroll, which is great, but they're dedicated to you. You're also paying them a monthly salary. You might pay them bonuses and commissions, but you're treating them like a salaried employee that's 100% committed to you, right? That would include maybe taking care of their health insurance, benefits, education, operating or equipment costs. And you're hiring these people based on, tasks that need to be done on a continuous basis. So for example, if you're hiring a marketing manager, you would take the Trello backend system, and on Mondays they would work on direct mail, Tuesdays email and CRM, Wednesdays, Fridays, they would be that person dedicated to managing and getting your marketing out the door on a continuous basis, right? And working your system and making your systems better, and continuing to work on the systems for your business as well. Do you want them to be all in on your business, or are you okay if they work elsewhere? If they're part-time, that's something you have to make a decision on. Do you want them all in or not all in? It really depends on your situation for sure. And if you're starting out, then hire slowly when it comes to full-time employees, because remember, you are responsible for someone else's livelihood, and you don't want to hire or train them only to have to let them go a few months down the line. As a boss, owner, founder, CEO, you have a deep responsibility to people, so it's important that when you're ready to hire, you should be ready. If you can't do it full time, that's okay. Then maybe look at VAs and part-time employees. But if somebody is relying on you, it is your responsibility, integrity, and honor to make sure that you can keep them on, if they're a good fit, and not have to let them go because you weren't ready to hire. So that's a whole different situation. So that's freelancers and VA. Freelancers and VA, they're not kind of married to you. In-house employees, they are married and dedicated to you. But then we move on to coaches and consultants. Coaches and consultants work with you for a short period of time. You hire a coach or consultant when you need help with a strategy, implementation, or something in that regard where you want to fast track your success. You've seen someone before you have major success in a certain area, and you don't want to recreate the wheel. I say, don't recreate the wheel, take the wheel and put your own rim on it. Okay. So this is something that a coach and consultant could be terrific at. So for example, my $1 Million Marketing Program, I give my students the whole full back operating system that has made both me and my clients millions of dollars. So that's something that somebody would hire me as a coach and consultant to give them, train them on, and continue to hold them accountable to get that out the door for a short period of time, or long, depending on what the fit is. But that's an example of a coach and consultant coming and changing your business, and helping you set up a system to fast track your success, so you don't have to learn the hard way, or try to do it over a course of months, years, even decades, right? Like my back-end system, most investors could not be able to figure out that system in their lifetime, right? So I save my investors a lifetime of marketing headaches by they plug in my system, and then they, take it, and then they make it their own. You hire a coach when you need someone to hold you accountable to your goals, and when you need to play at a bigger level and need someone to show you a better or faster way. Again, I'll give myself as an example. My marketing students, once they go through my program, then they have the choice to continue on with me in my CMO circle. And my CMO circle, and this is unlike most other coaching programs, I literally hold you accountable in building your marketing systems. So you learn marketing, and then every month and every quarter, we start building something called predictable marketing assets. So we're building systems that you automate so that you have predictable leads coming into your desk every month. And the way to do that is by being held accountable. I'll tell you something right now. The students that are in my CMO program right now, they have completely fast-tracked their success because they're being held accountable to build systems. That's the whole point of the membership. We're building systems. And the cool thing about the program is every quarter they present the systems that they built and then the metrics behind it, which is so cool. I'm so proud of my students. You have no idea. So then you want to invest in ongoing coaching or a one-time strategy session, right? So if you need like a just one-time strategy session, coaches and consultants are amazing for that. And then hire a consultant when you need someone to come in and figure out what's not working in your business and recommend how to get the results you want. I know a lot of students or people, business owners on a very high level even, who want to get to the next level. So they bring in a consultant, they see what they're doing, and then they say, hey, this is what's working. This is not what's working, and let's do it. My daughter's doing that right now with her swimming. You know, we got her a stroke coach because she just started swimming. She never did a stroke clinic. So we brought in an expert, a swim expert, to teach her the right way to, you know, do swim strokes, which is important at her age and for her competitions as well. So that's just another example. So in-house employees, freelancers, VA, and coaches and consultants. Those are kind of the three tiers you need to look at. Don't overwhelm yourself saying, oh, who should I hire? Start kind of, you know, simplifying it and saying, okay, do I need the VA and freelancers? Do I need the part or full-time, you know, employees? Or do I need a coach and consultant? So you try to figure out which one of these three tiers that you need based on your needs, okay? So then let's talk about how much you should be paying these people, okay? Or the cost value. Okay, so how do you multiply yourself and how much is it going to cost you? Again, I'm not going to get into specifics like, hey, you should be paying a marketing director $31,000 or a VA $17 an hour. No, we're breaking it down and, you know, rounding up so you can make business decisions quickly. So once you start deciding, hey, this is who I need, then you start saying, okay, let's look at what category they fall. So I did the $10 category, $100 category, $1,000 category, and $10,000 category. The $10 category is the very simple admin tasks. Managing inboxes, scheduling social media, invoices and billing, scheduling calls and meeting. These are great VA jobs. And this is the cost of pretty much hiring a VA, anywhere from $10 to $99, right? So that $10 to $99 is where this first tier will fall in terms of cost. Anything very simple administrative will cost you anywhere from $10 to $99, okay? On Fiverr, sometimes $5, right? Or if you're hiring someone overseas, $2, right? I know some Philippine VAs, they cost like $1 to $4, which is crazy, but they're out there. So they fall in this $10 rounding up category of very simple administrative tasks that you as the owner should not be doing, right? Of course, you're going to be doing until you find the right person to do these tasks. These need to go right away from your table, okay? Then we move over to kind of like the freelance costs, right? Freelancers slash kind of going into part-time contractors. These are the specialized knowledge people. So blog writers, YouTube videos, running FB ads, writing emails, customer follow-up, copywriting, graphic design, editing podcasts, editing videos, creating and testing marketing, integrating tools, you know, creating certain systems. These are great $100 freelancers that have specialized knowledge in something that you would pay them this amount for. Again, they could fall between the $10 to $100, $150 range, but we're in the range, okay? So the VAs are going to cost you in the $10 range. The specialized knowledge freelancers are going to be in the 100 range, or somebody really experienced and knowledgeable. And then we're getting into the $1,000 range. These are your like salaried, employed, full-time people where you're going to be paying them thousands of dollars, right? Either a salary or something per month in the $1,000 range for consistent work. These are people who are going to be doing strategic planning with you, building and running your marketing campaigns, writing marketing copy, some sales calls, creating marketing content and pieces, anything that a marketing manager or director would do, right, for your company that's consistently. You're looking for an intrapreneur at the $1,000 range. An intrapreneur is somebody with an entrepreneurial spirit who wants to take ownership of their role and position and take ownership of it and help you build systems for their role. Okay, that person is 100% worth the $1,000 range. Now we're moving on towards the $10,000 range. The $10,000 range is you. This is where you come in. Things you shouldn't be outsourcing: networking, outreach, public speaking, delivering sales pitches to your investors, your sellers, your contractors, whoever it is in your business, creating your marketing plan, recording your marketing content in general. That's you. You're the face of the business. This is a $10,000 job plus, and that is you. This is where your zone of genius lies. This is where you need to be focusing on these types of things, or this is what you can pay a coach. This is the range you can pay coaches to help you fast track your success, so you don't have to recreate the wheel. You just take the wheel and make it your own with your branding, your core values, your mission, your vision, everything. Okay. So I'm hoping this was helpful in terms of, number one, who do you want to hire and how much it's going to cost you based on their skill set. All right. Let me see if we have any questions. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open this up and see if there's any questions. Give me one moment. All righty. In the meantime, one thing that's coming up is I am opening enrollment in August for my $1 Million Marketing Mentorship program. The program is going to start September 12th, and it's going to be an 8-week program of just education, and then a year of being in a marketing incubator where you're working on your marketing systems after you get the education. If that is something that you're interested in, make sure that you email me or DM me or comment your email, and I will put you on the waiting list. I can't tell you the benefits of learning the marketing side of the business. All right, let me see. Hold on. All right, let me go in and see questions. I didn't have it open, so I apologize. Oh, no questions. If you do have questions, you can write them now. Get them down, and absolutely, I will answer them. When I end this call, I'll definitely, if you have a question, answer it below. And then I'll be able to answer any questions that you have. So if you're in the South Carolina area, by all means, come to the re-up event. I'll put the link below. If you are interested in enrollment for my fall session of the $1 Million Marketing Program, and then the accountability afterwards of building your marketing assets, shoot me your email, DM, email, or on the comment section below, and I will absolutely put you on the waiting list. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing thing for you and your business. Absolutely. All right. So if you don't have any more questions, comments, or concerns, have a fabulous day, an amazing week. I hope you're having a great summer, and I will see you next week. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.